So we got the recipient for Darius Cook. So taste this for me. Let me know how it's hitting. What would you eat this with?
A braised short rib.
Okay.
A braised oxtail.
Okay.
A mascarpone mash, crispy onion straws on top, and some sort of chow chow.
Where'd you learn how to cook?
Somebody who sings well, you go to them and say, where'd you learn how to sing? And they go, it's just a gift. But they've worked on their intonation, their styling, their breathing, this and the third. So I feel like for me, cooking is a gift, but I also feel like I've worked on honing the gift.
Was your demographic for your restaurant majority like African American?
Yeah, Black-owned restaurants are undercapitalized, understaffed. They don't have the resources available to invest in technology. They don't have what they need to invest in human resources and training. They're doing the best they can.
And we put a load of money in banks and they don't lend to us.
Well, even if they lend it, even if they
it's not
did,
enough to.
Well, it's not enough. But then also, what do we do with it, right? None of us, we don't know what to do with the money. And unfortunately, you got a lot of people who, especially Black folks, who want to make a certain level of money, but don't know how to treat the money that they actually have, right? So they go, I got money, I'm gonna go buy a Range Rover. I got money, I'm gonna go buy new clothes. Instead of saying, I've got money, let me reinvest it in my business so I can make more money.
So let's talk about the scamming, because they said people weren't getting their cookbooks, they weren't getting their skillets, you were hosting dinner parties and canceling the dinner parties. They were paying $250 a ticket. $289. What the hell happened, Darius?
For 3 years, we have been saying, please give us the first and the last name of anybody who's been scammed. To this day, we have not gotten one name.
Your business has quadrupled since the controversy.
It's amazing. My business is doing phenomenally well. In fact, bring on some more controversy about all shit. I could use another scandal or two.
So how did Better Business Bureau get into this and give you an F rating with over 100 complaints, and they warning you that they and this is what the news outlets reported. Because I saw that white man down there. I don't know if he was in Brookhaven or wherever. You was getting ready to do a dirt.
Talk about Randy Trapp.
Yeah. Listen.
We're talking about Randy. So how did the BBB get involved? So the BBB got involved actually from credit repair. Okay, so I was involved. I was doing before.
Let me get you some wine, huh?
Yes, because we sure going through this bottle, ain't we?
One and done. It's the only interview y'all get from Darius. Only interview. Okay, so Larsa Pippen. I got my notes here heavy because, like I said, that Benadryl got me a little juicy. Okay, y'all enjoying the show thus far? We did a good opening. I hope so. If not, oh well, deal with it. Okay. Now, Larsa Pippen has launched a podcast with this baby here, all right? Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, I believe he's somewhere on the spectrum. If you hear him talk, just by the way he don't look at you when he talk. He look off to the side. There's some spectrum issues going on. I ain't gonna say what spectrum it is. You figure that out, okay? Now, she has announced a podcast through iHeartRadio, and it's called Separation Anxiety with Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan. And she says, I'm super excited to announce our podcast, Separation Anxiety _podcast. Follow us and listen weekly at iHeartRadio or whenever you listen to the podcast. First episode drop tomorrow, okay? Now, I don't know what separation anxiety could stand for. I don't even know who the demographic is on this. When they tell me who the demographic is, I need a little bit more premises to the show, because you know how they'll roll out a new show like Wind Down, when Mary J. Blige, the Wind Down. I said, out of all the names, you know, you want to come up with the Wind Down, and you want to get on a show speaking monotoned about holding your wine that we can't access in no store, regurgitating the same celebrities. They just keep rotating the same celebrities on every podcast rollout, okay? It's getting redundant at this point. It's getting redundant. Now, I'm going to see how that little show do, and when my little money get back up, she going to see me. Put that on that. Now, I'll go ahead and just rack up them little views, y'all. Go ahead in my name. Now, like I said, I don't know what this podcast is going to be about. Maybe it's separation anxiety from him separating from his mama titty because he's still young. Maybe him dating. I don't know what this separation anxiety could be about. Like, it sounds like I'm guessing at this point. I've tried to look for the synopsis of the show. There's nothing there, so we're just gonna have to listen. I'm probably gonna have to listen tonight. But I'm just trying to figure out. It seems like she's, emasculating him a little bit. That's been going on a lot here lately. We're gonna talk about that a little later in the show with Miss Gabrielle Union. I don't see what she could be talking about with this baby, because it's given. It was so hard for him to separate from his dad and cling on to my boob. And, his mom, sure, she's like 20 years older than me, and I know it bothers her that, I'm sleeping with her baby, but I too have sons. And if she wants she wants my sons, I'll accept. I have no problem with that. Like, our legacies could commingle, and it could be beneficial for all parties involved. And I'm sorry. I know she thought that for a long time I really wanted Michael. But when she gave birth to this beautiful boy here, I just knew as soon as he turned 18, he was going to be mine. He was going to be mine. Moving on.